one's been teaching for like 10 years and was in Vegas for like 9 years. So she's rolling with it. She's funny and really realistic. And the other teacher is so cynical. She's only been teaching for 3 years. So I really have wondered like what went down at her other school to make her this way. But I can see it, like teachers respond around her in such a like, they'll fall right into it. Like lesson planning, like, oh, that kid won't get it. Like, oh, we're wasting our time with this kid or that kid. Or like, I don't know. So when we were talking about how to kind of handle that, it's been interesting for me to kind of like figure that one out, because I'm usually like really like positive person, but it's weird to try and like pep talk a CT, because I'm not supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, and every one of you are going to face that when you get your first job and you move into a building. You're gonna find. I hope this isn't the case, and I hope I'm not being totally cynical here, but you're going to find there aren't very many teacher lounges that you can go into and there not be some toxicity there, that you're in some cynicism and some judgment, and so you're going to have to learn to navigate that so that, and this is the tough part, so that you're not disconnecting from your colleagues, but at the same time you're guarding your own spirit so that you don't fall into that, because it's easy. It is, like I said. Are they right? Yeah, probably a lot of times they are. I mean, I'm sure, I can't imagine how many teachers there were in my junior high and high school years that said, Henderson's never going to get it. And they were right. I probably wasn't, because I didn't give them rats. Anyway, thank you. Yeah, and that's a tough road to navigate. I'm gonna offer 3 or 4 ideas. I've got 5 minutes. If you didn't watch the Parker Palmer video, if you didn't get to watch any of those, be sure and watch this one where he talks about we teach who we are. That one is, I think, so powerful and so true. And a lot of times, Cassie, that third year teacher that you were just talking about that's so cynical, I would be willing to bet she was probably cynical going into her first year. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Which is really tragic in a lot of ways, that someone with such a broken wholeness is taking that brokenness and visiting it on children. That's a hard thing to see, but we do teach who we are, and the idea that I hope you'll take with you as well is teaching is not mind to mind only. Teaching is heart to heart, soul to soul. That's what great teaching is. Average teaching, good teaching is mind to mind. Great teaching is mind to mind, heart to heart, soul to soul. So keep that in mind. Great teachers are humble. They learn from their students. They collaborate more than control. They cooperate more than compete. And that grows out of their humility. They embrace and own and love their own broken wholeness. You gotta love it. Be gentle with yourself when you blow up and go after a kid, which you will. I was coaching football, had a kid, 8th grade kid, supposed to be a 9th grader, big kid, 6'3", 250, 60 pounds, playing junior high football, and he's just hammering these other kids that are half his size in practice one day. And I kept telling him, I said, Mark, stop. You're way bigger. You're supposed to be playing high school ball. You need to be careful with these little guys. Stop doing this. Did it again. I go out there, I line up, he's full pads, I line up from him, across from him, I'm in my shorts and a t-shirt, and I fired off against him and just plowed him into the dirt, just buried him. I said, how's that feel? What a stupid, arrogant, ego-driven thing to do, which is what I did. I didn't stay soft, I didn't stay calm. I wanted to punish him instead of discipline him, instead of helping him become a better follower. I wanted to show him, you know. So we all do that. So yeah, great teachers aren't just concerned about being effective. They are equally concerned about being faithful. Faithful to every kid. Faithful to every kid's family. Faithful to the school. Faithful to the community. Great teaching that's going to last you over the long haul is more about faithfulness than it is effectiveness. So, and then finally, great teachers, great teacher leaders understand the difference between hope and optimism. And let me close with this idea. Optimism believes that you're going to fix everything with all those kids by the end of the year. Ain't going to happen. You're not going to fix a lot of the broken families that those kids come from. You're not going to fix all of the brokenness that is going to be in your classroom. But great teachers stay hopeful. And here's why. They recognize the capacity of the heart in every kid sitting in that room. They recognize that no matter how dark that kid's home life might be, how broken that kid's life may seem, they believe absolutely in the capacity of that kid's heart to navigate that and become better. And that's because you believe in the capacity of your own heart. So, those are my final thoughts. That's a quarter till. And Catherine and I, we would love for you to take 15 minutes to answer the questions on these little surveys. There's 4 questions. And then based on your answers, some of you we would like to interview. And so Catherine and I may end up, and then Catherine and I are going to write about you. And here's my last thought. Anonymously, yeah, you will be protected, I promise you. The last thing I want to say, and then I will shut up so you can think and write about these questions. This lady is Dr. I had the privilege to be on her dissertation committee, which she defended successfully, beautifully, powerfully.
You made me cry.
An amazing study. She's a brilliant scholar. We're losing her to University of Maine, Farmington, which is an incredible, great thing for them and an incredible, horrible loss for us. So anyway, so congratulations, Dr. Nick.
But can I just assuage fears? Like, I'm not going until the end of July, so if you don't have a place, we can't go get one. Just take that off your mind, Catherine.
Thank you, and thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. And thank you for engaging.